Oh, editing Cassie is sort of this. Not the cough. Hello friends and welcome back. So funny story about my April video. I actually scripted and recorded this huge thing for this month, and it turned out just like hot garbage. I had never done a scripted video before, and I hated it. It was so stilted and rehearsed sounding that I have thrown it out. And I decided I was just going to do, it is like at the end of May right now, and that's why this video is taking me so long to do, because I really had planned out like these like crazy cuts and some graphics and stuff to really try to do something new, and it didn't work. It didn't work. It was terrible. So I'm just here with this very low budget, low effort, 0% scripted version to recap what I did in the month of April. I challenged myself to engage into what I called broadly, sorry, my dog's gonna whine throughout all of this, what I called broadly some witchy self-care habits. And some of these things are stuff that I've done in the past and had kind of lost touch with, and then some other things were new stuff that I wanted to try. So what I did was I took up a daily tarot practice again, which is something that I did for a long time and kind of fell away from. I refreshed my altar space and cleaned it up, made it look nice. If you're not familiar with what an altar is, you can go Google that. There's a lot of resources on that. But I did that. I did, I'm trying to think what else I did. I tried to treat my seasonal allergies with homemade remedies, kind of in the idea of like potions and herbs. That was interesting. And then I cleaned up my garden space to kind of reconnect with nature. And these are all things that, my God, my dogs, I'm so sorry. So to recap on the tarot practice, it was awesome. Okay, it is April the 16th, and just doing my check-in for my tarot vlog. I have been trying every day to pull a new card for myself, and I think I really have reconnected with tarot right now as a practice. If I hadn't been doing this challenge, I wouldn't be doing that, and it just gives me so much, like, right now I just feel really in tune with what I'm pulling, very in tune with what I'm getting, and the answer to what I'm looking at is easy to see. As in, like, the interpretation of the cards that comes to mind is top of mind. I'm not struggling as much as I was. I did buy a new deck, but this was kind of coming through before that I feel really confident. And that's helping me, you know, every day a little bit. I can see what I need to work on. And I think a big piece of that is letting go. Oh my God, my dog is barking. I'm so sorry. It was letting go of my expectations or wanting to get certain cards or feeling like certain cards is what I needed in the moment. None that wasn't true. I needed to be open to whatever I got. And then once I was, it's like, okay, the answers then flow. And I think that is a really big lesson in anything, that when you are looking for answers, sometimes we're really biased. We want answers that support our decisions or our thoughts or emotions in the moment, and when we don't get them, we dismiss them or reframe them in a way that serves us, and that is, you know, that's hard. So I really have to sit with some of those cards sometimes, but like, sometimes it sucks to get drugged by the cards, and I think we've all been there at some point if you read tarot, but that has been awesome, and I'm really glad that I have reconnected with that. Hi friends, it is April the 20th. Hello Clemmy. I had pulled my daily card today, and I just wanted to say that I really love this new deck that I got. The True Heart Tarot is so good. I love it. It's so shuffleable. The cards are a little thin, but I think I would prefer thin cards that, you know, might wear out a little faster over the big, thick, chunky dudes that are just a bitch to shuffle. So, but I really do, I really like it. It's a beautiful, beautiful deck. It reads so well and so clear. And I really think that since I've been working on just, yes, I know Clemmy, she's very sad. Since I've been just working on accepting the card that I'm going to get is what I need to get and not having any kind of preconceptions about it, holy cow, that's so much more useful than resisting the message. So I'm digging it so hard. I think this month I've easily learned probably more about tarot and like what was stopping me from making good readings more now than I ever have. And I've taken some like 6-week long tarot courses. So yeah, pretty cool, right? I'm excited. Otherwise, okay, I have to show you my outfit because I am like, oh man, my floor's a little dirty though, so I'm just gonna stand right here. I'm feeling my badass hippie vibes today. Look at this. It's like a velvet and then this like shrug thing. Also, oh, yeah, the yoga. It's paying off. So in other words, that's my update, was that I really do love this and it really does help me connect with where I'm at in the day, in the week, in this millennium. Okay. See you tomorrow. I bought a new deck kind of for this and kind of because I was just kind of bored with all my other ones. It's called the True Heart Tarot. If you're unfamiliar with it, it was actually made by the actress who, one of the actresses in The Craft, which is awesome. I love The Craft. I watched that movie a million times when I was a teenager. Formative, truly formative for my current personality. And I love the deck. It is so lovely, intuitive, and straightforward. And I really did start taking it up again to now where it has bled into the month of May, and I continue to read for myself. Not every day, not every day by any means, but definitely pretty consistently. And I've grown from doing just like a 1-card draw to a 3-card draw, and I've gotten better like about just off the cuff reading, so I'm not questioning myself, which is awesome. Oh my god, there's construction in our neighborhood right now, and it is just the dogs are not having any of it. So I loved reconnecting with my tarot practice. It was awesome, and it gave me insight every day into kind of where I was mentally, and helped me to see where I needed to focus for, you know, my intentions for the day, which was really helpful and constructive. Okay. Second of all, the altar space refreshed. So I'm not going to show you pictures of my altar now because it was refreshed and then it looks like hot garbage now because that is so hard for me to keep up with. But it was really fun to do. I have some footage that I'll show here. Hello again, friends. Okay, so one of on my list of things to do this month is to clean off this. My altar is a hot mess. That's right. I've got things up here from when my sister-in-law was in labor. Her candle is up there that she sent me from her baby shower that I couldn't go to. Oh, don't look. That's just a toilet. Just a toilet in the background. What else we got? Like, I have some spray. I have my little grimoire right here. Some other little like spelly crafty things that I've made over the years. And it's a hot mess. Just really, really bad. So I don't know what I'm going to put on here yet, but I can definitely clean this off a little bit. So I'm going to do that.
The real me. Oh no. Don't film that.
Too late.
Bonjour.
Okay, get out of here. Hold on. Okay, I'm making my vlog and I just cleaned up my
Well,
altar.
please edit that out.
Maybe. You're in my other one.
Well, please edit that out.
Okay, this part? You're embarrassed?
Please.
Okay.
Please.
You want me to post it on your Discord channel?
Please.
Just kidding. Okay.
Please.
Just say hi. My beautiful.
Bonjour.
I can leave that in. That's funny.
No.
Okay, friends.
No, don't leave that in.
Okay. Okay, go. Go show your dad. He'll think that's hilarious. I have. Oh my god, I'm gonna close this. I want to see the toilet in there. Oh, that doesn't work either. My light is broken in the hallway. Okay, so voila, it's done. What's not really done? I take it back. I cleaned it off. I'm not gonna go into detail because it's personal, but I need to put some like greenery up here. I feel like I have some ideas of what I want to do, but it's now cleaned off. And it felt so good, and I've got a bunch of stuff to throw away, like old not throw away. Okay. For full disclosure, what I'll end up doing is I will bury all of the old greenery that I had up there, and then the old essential oil bottles and stuff I'm going to chuck because they are ancient, like crust in the bottle. And I have some other things that I don't want anymore, and yeah, that's it. I'm glad I did this. Looking good. Work in progress though. Oui, oui, bonjour. It is nice when I can make time for that. But yeah, not always. For my attempts to cure my seasonal allergies with different potions, I don't have anything against using over-the-counter medication, but allergy medicine makes me feel a little woozy sometimes, so I decided I was just going to tackle it on my own, and it totally fit the theme. Welcome to vlogging in my car. Okay, so I just got back from Whole Foods. You can see how red my nose is right now. Like, this is ridiculous. My allergies are just raging. I better turn the car on before I broil in here. So I just wanted to give a little recap of what I got when I was in there for my Witchy Self-Care Haul 2021 of Whole Foods. First of all, I am anemic AF. I don't know if you know that about me, but now you do. I have to take some kind of like iron supplements every day because my iron levels are tragically low. So one of the things that I was reading about that can help you with not anemia per se, but with allergies is stinging nettle. There's some scientific clinical data. I'm that bitch about clinical data. That witch about clinical data, one might say. I want there to be scientific evidence for the things that I do, because people do all sorts of weird treatments for things like colloidal silver that can actually poison you. That have like they're really good. They can make things worse. They can make you sick. They're totally deleterious. And so stinging nettle has some data behind it. And so my sister-in-law introduced me to this stuff called Floradix or Floradix. That's my new stripper name. And it's an iron supplement, but it also has like B vitamins, which are also tragically low for me. So hey, there we go. And this actually has some stinging nettle already in it. So I was like, I'm out of iron and I don't want to have to buy more stinging, or if I don't want to have to buy stinging nettle in addition to that, I can do 2 for 1. Let's do it. Oh, and it's made in Germany. How interesting. So I'm gonna be taking that, and I'll tell you how I feel and if I die. I mean, I know I'm not gonna die because I've had it before. What else did I get in here? Well, besides some sandwiches for lunch. Another thing that people said might help with some with the symptoms of seasonal allergies are vitamin C. So I got that. I love this brand. Oh my god, I'm obsessed with their vitamins. They're delicious. They're delicious. Like, that's the reason to take them. I mean, like, I actually take them because I have what my doctor calls low compliance when it comes to taking vitamins, because they're gross. And so I would like just put off taking them and then never take them. But when they're delicious and in spray form, I do. What else we got in here? Oh yeah. So I got some. Oh, there's like an old dude right there, and he's like totally looking at me like, "Hi, millennial in your car." I got some raw honey because people say that helps. There's actually no scientific data that supports that, but I'm fucking desperate, y'all. This has gotta go. So we're gonna do that. And I had to like read all the labels because people were like, "This is from Vancouver, Washington." That ain't local to me, bruh. Come on. Like, that's a good 30-minute drive, 40-minute drive. Like, please. So I went closer to that, and then I got some because another possible allergy treatment could be peppermint essential oil that supposedly has some effects. So I'm going to try that, and my peppermint oil is probably 14 years old by this point. It is probably more like akin to peppermint crust in the bottom of the bottle. So I know that there's a lot of conflicting variables potentially with this, because I'm going to have, I have a lot of different possible treatments to help me. And it's going to be difficult to tell if it does work, which one of these helps, but I don't care. Okay, I don't care. I will do them all every day if it means that I feel better. I just figured I would just stack the deck to making a difference. And if I don't feel better at all, I can just throw this out as a bunch of hooey. So there's actually more. I have some spirulina at home, and that could help. And so I'll show you my allergy cocktail that I've been making to make myself feel better. So on that note, I gotta get these sandwiches home before they get gross. So yeah. So it's day 2 of, April. And just don't mind me, I'm just gonna rub my nose a lot. So in my pursuit of herbal and natural allergy cures, I have had my vitamin C, I've had tea with honey. I put honey in my coffee this morning, actually. This angle makes me look like I have no neck, and for a second I thought my nipple was hanging out. It's not, I promise, that's just my chest. So I feel a lot better today than I did yesterday, though I'm still a little bit sneezely. But I haven't really been outside yet, so I think I'm gonna go. I need to run an errand to go drop off a package at FedEx, which is like 2 minutes from my house. I can just walk there. So I'm gonna walk over to FedEx and drop off a package and see if I die. If I do, I'm gonna have some allergy medicine. So this would be a good test, right? Because maybe I'm feeling a little better today because I'm on, trying out some of those things to bring down my histamine levels, but we'll find out. Yeah. Oh fuck. Today is April the 4th, and my home remedies for my allergies are not working. So I started taking lots of vitamin C, not for the immune boosting benefits, but because supposedly it can actually kind of work as a little bit like an antihistamine. My doctor told me, because I told her I'd been doing this for a while, and she was like, okay, yeah, so the amount you're taking is not nearly enough to actually have an effect. Because I was taking a food-based kind of oral spray. In order to make any difference in your seasonal allergies through vitamin C, you have to take a huge dose. Limited efficacy. I guess there was a huge wave of out-of-state pollen that came into Oregon, and so it was as if the local plants here had bloomed, but really early in the season. So everybody was kind of in this horrible allergy bubble for a little while in April, and then it faded off and the winds shifted or whatever, and then we were all okay. So what happened, I don't know if what I took made any difference at all. There were days where I was dying, and I did take some normal medicine. Mine was expired though, so I don't even know if that did anything, but that's what I had. I don't want to throw it away. We bought this Costco-sized amount of allergy medicine, and I just feel so guilty throwing away so many pills. So I was like, well, between all of this other shit I'm taking and these expired pills, hopefully I did something. But I lived through it and I'm okay. Would I do that again? Would I take all the weird anti-allergy meds? Would I do that again? Would I take all of these natural remedies? I don't know. Probably not. I would probably try. I mean, maybe for a day or two, but it's just not worth suffering through. If it doesn't work, it just doesn't work. So lastly, I cleaned up my exterior garden space. And this is the thing I am most proud of. Oh my God. Okay, so I got my dogs. I want to come outside. Check it out. I finally got done kind of fixing up the backyard a little bit. I'm really excited to show you how it turned out. We've got some plants growing, some mint, some grapes, this thing. We've got some pumpkins, looking so nice, right? Oh, we've got the tree that all trimmed up. And so the best part about this is that, yay! it has become the place that if people come over, I want to take them outside. I want people to come over at night. I want to turn on the lights that are out there and just sit under my tree. It is gorgeous. It takes a lot of effort though to maintain, where every week I have to put in my to-do list for I need to go outside and I need to trim everything. I need to water every day if it doesn't rain. And then I have to let all my clippings and stuff dry out if it has rained and it's wet, and then chop them all up, bag them up, and then get them ready to dispose of. I don't have access to a green waste barrel, so I have to be careful that I incorporate it into my trash. It sucks. And then if I generate too much trash, then I get stuck with a bunch of bags of yard waste in my garage, which I don't like. We don't have a lot of room in there, so it's kind of a little bit of a juggling act with generating yard waste and disposing of it. So I've kind of got a little bit of a groove with trimming everything back, making it look nice, and getting rid of the yard waste within a day or so. Last year, I would let the yard waste sit out there in a huge mountain for months until it had like dried down to a huge pile of hay. It was not cute, but the whole backyard was a hot mess. So now, because it looks nice, I'm like motivated to keep it looking nice. And I bought some pretty lights, hung them up on my tree. It's looking hot. It looks so good. I'm so excited and relieved. The biggest payoff totally of that month has been the backyard. It's just a gift that keeps on giving. And I bought some cute outdoor pillows, and like to have a space where I want to go sit and just journal, read a book, have a glass of wine, have friends over, to have a meal. You know, like it's like having the ambiance of going to an outdoor space at my favorite restaurant or pub, but now it's in my backyard and I don't have to go anywhere. What a delight. Yeah, I love it. Oh, I also wanted to celebrate the full moon and the new moon by doing some, intention setting and releasing, recognizing what you've done during the month. And I did, and it was awesome. And I'll put some footage of that here. Oh my God. Okay. It is the 11th? I think it's Sunday. I probably have the date all wrong. Oh, maybe it's the 10th. Okay. So, tonight was the new moon, and for this month's spirituality kind of challenge, I knew that I wanted to go and do something to acknowledge that. But today was also day 2 of my yoga teacher training. That's right. And I am so tired. I am destroyed. It's 4 hours a day, Saturday and Sunday, and then 3 hours on Monday and Tuesday. And it's Sunday night at almost 11 o'clock. I am so tired. Today I've been having kind of a hard time with it, being very stressed out about it. And I'm okay, but knowing that I also wanted to do some vlog things around it just has been another leaf in the salad. That's how tired I am. That's the kind of shit that I want to say. So, I don't know what Clemmy is doing, but she's violently climbing inside of a blanket. So, today I didn't even know, I was like, I'm not gonna go and do anything for the new moon at first, and then I dyed a robe, like I've done some cool shit, and then I was like, no, I'm going to, because like I have been doing some practices that I feel like have gotten better over the month, that are getting better with time, working with the same, tarot deck, and meditating, listening to my intuition, my guides, as one would say, and finding that very helpful, and finding connection in that. But anyway, so I really wanted to go and do that and not fucking skimp out. So I didn't put my robe on, but I went in my like Russian gangster outfit. That's what I feel like this is a little bit, like this like purple sweatpant, lounge pant things, and this awesomely tacky sweatshirt that I absolutely love. This is aggressively athleisure and probably is a little too much, but Anyway, I wore this outside. And I did just a little ritual, lit a candle, and gathered some herbs and put them on my altar. And it was really cool. It was actually a little special moment that felt pretty magical. And it is not a big, huge ritual in a group that I want to do, right? But it is a ritual, it is a thing. And I think sometimes I end up shaming myself for not going full on. Like, I don't have a whole rack of herbs that I've dried. I don't have a whole crystal grid laid out for the day of the week. I mean, I don't know, like I'm exaggerating in a silly way, but I really do mean that like we build it up in our minds that we want to have some sort of like grand aesthetic execution of practices, and that's not the reality of it. And I think I'm like on some level I pursue that aesthetic, and not in a way where like that's why I do it, but it feels like I'm not doing it right unless I do that. And that's not true. I was able to get a couple moments of, lovely new moon vibes by myself, dressed like a Russian gangster, and it was all great. Like, it wasn't a big deal. So, yeah. So it's April the 30th. No, the 29th. And oh my god, cold. I'm wearing a tank top, but I'm like freezing a little bit. So I'm very confused. Anyway, so the full moon was Monday, and I was feeling super tired. Yoga. I have something in my teeth too. Like, why do I always eat before I film? It's just a guarantee that I have weird things in my teeth and like on my face. Anyway, so I got done with yoga and I was super tired. And initially, I had decided that I was going to go outside, kind of like I did last time. But this time, I just did not have it was cold and rainy. And I was just tired and I didn't want to have to go out there. So instead, I opened my window up upstairs and burned some herbs and lit a candle and did a little thing. Hi, Clemmy. My dog is whining. I'm sorry. Clemmy. No, down off the bed. Clemmy. So that being said, it was great. It was super small, and I know the theme of this video has become that it doesn't matter how small it is, it matters just if you do it. And that really held true in this as well. So it was lovely, and I need to do more of that. And not care how big it is. I didn't wear any robes, even the ones that I dyed. It also didn't really have a particular purpose. It was just, looking at the full moon through the window and having some thoughts by myself and breathing in the smell of the night air. It was nice. Would do. A++ would recommend. Spoiler alert. Even though it meant a lot and I loved it, I then immediately missed the next new moon in May. So that's my recap for what I did in the month of April. I'm sorry this video was such a hot mess, but I've learned something about the process. And for me, scripting things and having a highly structured video sequence does not work. I need to video in the moment and then go back and cut through all of it, or maybe post daily vlogs or something. I could try some new experimenting, but the scripting method was not for me. It was terrible. I saved you all from experiencing that. You're welcome. So on that note, I will see you guys in May for my next video. Or no, I'll see you in June when I talk about what I just did. Oh my god, June is like next week. Holy shit. Which was yoga teacher training. Yeah. Okay, bye.